It finally happened! After almost a year of no news about the Nintendo Switch Pokemon game, official Nintendo sources are opening up and giving us information and confirmation about the Nintendo Switch Pokemon game, and this is absolutely amazing because we finally have something substantial to be talking about, and because it shows Nintendo is ready to give us some Pokemon news. Don't forget to leave a like on this video, share with all your friends. This is information coming from someone at a convention, dropping the details. I haven't seen it anywhere else, so this is the first break that we have for it, and this was a comment on my video. So we had Annabella coming in saying, hey, I saw something saying that the Pokemon game for the Nintendo Switch has been confirmed to be Generation 8 through a Nintendo magazine. Now, naturally, I was skeptical. I was like, alright, send me pictures and give me proof, you know? Is there a website or something from Nintendo that can validate this as an official magazine? She then linked me to the convention site, and at the bottom of the convention site, boom! Partnered with Nintendo. Also, this is in Barcelona, Spain, so this is all in Spanish, but I mean, that doesn't make it any less confirmed because all of you guys living out there in Europe and anyone that's actually been to this Comic-Con, they might actually know what's going on right now, but the news hasn't broke, which is weird because we actually, like, people just love going on 4chan and hearing about all the fake weird stuff, but this is actually happening right now. The convention is giving us the details through Nintendo, and that's crazy. So I was like, alright, I kind of believe you there, you know, this looks legit, but maybe it's a fan thing, or maybe it's like a promotional advertisement from some third party. I said, hey, is there a Spanish Nintendo site acknowledging this? And yes, the Spanish Nintendo site is acknowledging this. You know, we have the Comic-Con in Barcelona, 12th through the 15th of April 2018, showing it off and kind of saying this is legit. So we have the website saying that Nintendo is a partner, and then we have Nintendo saying that they are partnering with these people, and at the booth with the Nintendo Switch, they're giving out this magazine, and at the back of the magazine, we have this Octava, I don't know, I don't speak Spanish. Sorry, I'm butchering your amazing language, but boom, Oct means 8. You know, we have Octo, 8, whatever. Generation, 8th generation confirmed for Pokemon, and also it is 2018 or later, so still a 2018 Pokemon game, Generation 8 confirmed, just this little blurb in like a Nintendo Power magazine kind of style at the edge, also talking a little bit about the Metroid game as well. So Generation 8 confirmed, Nintendo, this looks official, this looks legit, and now this is where this is where it turns on, guys. This is where finally the silence has been broken. This is the watershed moment. This is what we have been waiting for. I thought we'd have to wait till E3, but this is a major convention. You know, this is the Comic-Con for Spain, so it's going to be pretty big. Nintendo, it's big enough for Nintendo to sponsor, for Nintendo to officially put presence there and then make statements about games. And this little comic is like, it's kind of saying things we've already known about, but we didn't really have any 8th generation confirmation for Pokemon yet. It's kind of like, oh, new console, new game, but that finally happened, that was confirmed, and then yet another official source saying it's a 2018 Pokemon game. So even with the weird news that we've had about like these delays or nothing about the new game yet or nothing about 8th generation, looks like the Pokemon company, looks like Nintendo, for the Nintendo Switch Pokemon game, is going to be taking a different approach. Looks like they're going to wait till E3, wait for these larger events, then start dropping out the news, or maybe this could mean mid-February, late February, early May. Like, we could get that Pokemon Direct here really soon, because now it's trickling. It started. Information. The game exists. We all did not hallucinate the CEO of Pokemon last E3 during 2017 coming on and saying, yeah, like looking all sad, you know, it's like, yeah, don't worry guys, we're working on a new Pokemon game for Nintendo Switch. Sorry you hated Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. We have it. The information is real. It's big. I am excited. You guys need to get excited as well. I'm loving every bit of this, and I don't really know what else to say about it. That pretty much, like, everything that has been building up to this moment, that pretty much all of the news for 2018 has just been like speculation off of confirmed sources and stuff. You know, we have movie trailers to go off of, we have Pokemon company statements, we have Korokoro, we have all this stuff, and we're just trying to relate it to existing Pokemon news breaks or things that have happened in the past. Like with Zeraora. Zeraora is a really good case because we had all of these other things building up to it. It's like, okay, we had Marshadow for the last Pokemon movie being a mid-generation mythical Pokemon that got a reveal in April and then ended up being an on-movie movie kind of reveal. Same thing happened with Zeraora. We've had Pokemon merchandise leak new Pokemon in the past for Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, Pokemon X and Y, Pokemon Sun and Moon, some of the other movies as well. So the information is there, but it's all this, you know, a lot of times when that was happening, we already knew what was going on. Marshadow, you know, Pokemon Sun and Moon existed. We knew about Magearna through Korokoro, so there were things either immediately backing it up or something like this. But now we've had roughly the same information, but no support for it. Not even the Pokemon, like, it feels like the Nintendo Switch game doesn't exist, except for the one announcement that we had, and also, like, the follow-up that we had from Reggie, but then it was completely forgotten, which is so weird. You know, we've gotten multiple Metroid Prime teasers and stuff. We have Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo Switch. Like, these things are acknowledged, but the Nintendo Switch Pokemon game isn't, and now we finally have that. So that's kind of like it. It's like all these other videos finally add up to something instead of just being like this weird wishy-washy thing of, well, maybe we'll get some news January, February, Korokoro, March, April, E3? What's happening? You know, there's substance, but not quite. Even the Pokemon Day stuff was weird and like kind of became something that wasn't something. So I think Nintendo's just screwing with us. I think Game Freak is screwing with us on these reveals since we just buy into all the information. We go into all this like crazy speculation. I think they just want us to go insane. You know, I think they just want us to go insane before giving us all the real details and stuff. I think this kind of confirms it. There we are. Finally some confirmation. 8th gen, all these other things, and that... Tell me what you think, guys. Are you excited? Are you happy? Do you believe it? Do you think it's fake? Like, again, I went into this like, you need proof, girl. Like, I think that's awesome that you found this magazine at a convention, but I need to know, and then we got more than enough proof. This has to be happening, and that is what makes this amazing. And that just puts us back in the archives, you know. Pokemon X and Y revealed January, like that was early January reveal. That's why I said like anywhere between January and February could have gotten announced before a new game. This new generation stuff also adds another layer to it. You know, if it's a remake, you know, I think that also does that debunk the Kanto remake thing if this is Generation 8, or is it going to be like Generation 8 thrown into Kanto? Is there a new region? Kanto connecting into a new region? Now the speculation actually gets kind of crazy, but at least it's a cushion. We're familiar again. You know, this is a new Pokemon game reveal, so our new generation reveal, so it puts us in those other realms, which means kind of guessing, hey, maybe we're getting the announcement January, February. January Pokemon X and Y, February Pokemon Sun and Moon. That wasn't really too far off because it is a new console, which shows that Pokemon, even under these weird circumstances, new console equals new generation. We're upgrading, we're going into that, and that's something pretty big right there. You know, Magearna, this actually happened in February 2016, right after we had like the December big announcement. Like the final Pokemon has been revealed well after its existence. You know, it was in Pokemon X and Y in the game data on Volcanion. Then we go into Pokemon Mega Green Alpha Sapphire. That game comes out, finally available in like March, I think was when the event was. Didn't even come to the movie. So again, we had like all these weird things. We have a Zeraora event, most likely going to be around July. Same with Marshadow. So happening with the movie, but then the other final mythical Pokemon kind of finding their own place and stuff like that. Magearna being available with the launch of Pokemon Sun and Moon. So I think like we're going to get a condensed news cycle, and I really hope we get as much news as Pokemon Sun and Moon. Some people complain. Some people saying, "Oh man, we got way too much." Where's the Pokemon Sun and Moon website? I loved this. I loved everything about the Pokemon Sun and Moon website because it just gave us non-stop updates on the Pokemon, on the game features. I was cool with getting 2 Pokemon trailers a month about the new game information, and maybe the Pokemon Company, they kind of learned, you know, Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, that felt spread out. Pokemon Omega Green Alpha Sapphire, that news cycle would have sucked if it wasn't for new Megas. At least we got like 2 new Megas every month. Other than that, very little information. So hopefully, if it starts around May, that means May until when this game comes out is just hard Pokemon news all the way, and that makes me excited. And then kind of backing this up with Paul Ryan. Magearna, January 29th, February 10th. You know, this is coming after we just had like all these weird Eevee reveals. We have all this weird Pokemon news stuff that kind of has fallen apart, like I just kind of showed with my videos. You know, this speculation, but at the same time, there is a backbone to it. There is something, there is a reason why we can call this real. There are the sources that make this feel, well, not confirmed, but there are the sources that give this valid speculation. Not finding some garbage post on 4chan, not just making things up out of thin air or pretending that it has something to do with the Nintendo Switch. It eventually comes together. It all comes together for the 8th generation of Pokemon. When, we don't know, but this is the life we needed breathed into us because of the recent disappointments. Like, I wouldn't call Zeraora a disappointment. Still a new Pokemon. Still had the reveal. We had the confirmation, the merchandise weeks before Zeraora came out saying a new Pokemon will be revealed. It is a new Pokemon. Some people aren't happy with that. Some people aren't happy that we haven't seen a new evolution, but this is where it's at. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching. I'm excited. You guys better be. Now we are in leak season.